Hey everyone, this is going to be a special love reading. This is going to be for should I wait or should I go? So this is going to be for those of you who are sort of in a situation essentially where you're thinking, should I wait or is it worth me just leaving the situation? So I am going to be letting you know what the cards say, and of course my guides as well. So if you'd like to win a free reading with me, because I'm doing a giveaway, definitely check out the description box below for information, and also don't forget to check out the description box below as well if you'd like to book a private paid reading as well, so for the giveaway and the paid readings. And then also my bracelets are down below as well. They are on Etsy. They start from £3. They are handmade and intention bracelets for different areas of your life. So you can check those out. Free international shipping worldwide. Everything will be in the description box below. So let's see, should you wait or should you go? As in, move on from the situation. Alright, we've got two twos here. So we're starting with two twos. First of all, there's that energy, right, of balancing, juggling. I'm just trying to move, closer. So you've got that juggling sort of energy where you're trying to figure out, should you stay, should you go, and you kind of feel like you're going in circles. So that's pretty much confirmed what I'm trying to even get the message for. So, it feels like things are, quite challenging in your situation, emotionally as well. You've got those rocky waves, you've got this infinity sign. So, again, cycle keeps going round and around and around. You've got those two pentacles trying to figure out the answer, stay or go. You've got this Two of Cups here, however, which does symbolize that there's going to be something quite mutual, that there's going to be something very beautiful. It's going to happen in divine timing. That's what the guides are saying. So essentially they are saying, this is going to happen in divine timing. So, the situation you're very much concerned about, I do see in the future that it's going to come together in divine timing, because you have the Two of Cups, which is about mutual love, appreciation, and it's mutual, not one-sided. So right now, whatever your situation is, I see it changing for the future, because I see something really beautiful in divine timing. So essentially, from this, I would say stay. See what the rest, I can't even speak today. Let's see what the rest of the cards are saying. Four of Swords. So this time is really important for you to take for yourself. Really try and control the things that you can control. Don't try and control the other person. Control what you can control. Rest, retreat, take time for yourself, meditate, focus on yourself. Very, very, very important, because I'm seeing in the future there are going to be advancements made. King of Wands, an action taker, a leader, someone that pursues you. That's coming through very, very strongly in this reading. Three of Cups, a reunion, gathering, a celebration that I'm also seeing in the future. It leads from this Two of Cups. So once that sort of union happens, I'm seeing that there is going to be a lot of celebration, a lot of victory, a lot of success, a lot of happiness, a beautiful gathering. I'm seeing, that the other person, whether it's male or female, because you remember there's no genders in tarot, that there is going to be a sense of happiness, a sense of joy, a sense of, them pursuing you, taking action, telling you their feelings, letting you know how they feel about you. Four of Wands, knew it, I knew it. Well, there you go. There is a very strong connection between you two. Things are a little bit challenging and difficult right now, which we already saw. You feel like you're going in cycles, not sure whether you should stay, whether you should let go of the situation. What the guides are saying is it's very important for you to take time for yourself, okay? Try and put your energy into yourself rather than constantly thinking about the situation, because it's doing a lot to you emotionally, as we see down there. So again, use this time and this space for yourself, because in the future I do see that, this person is going to come around and pursue you and let you know, their feelings, their thoughts. They're going to take action. Also with this Four of Wands, there's a spiritual bond here, whether it's a twin flame connection, a soulmate connection. There's something very strong here. This is an angel card as well with the 1111. It's about manifesting things. A lot of you may be seeing repeating numbers on your clocks, in life in general, wherever you go. It could be on billboards, it could be on your phone, it could be on the TV. repeating numbers. And I'm also seeing again a celebration, a union, something very, very spiritual and very beautiful, you know, the coming together of two souls with the Two of Cups as well. And you also see in this card here, like a magnet, you know, magnetic attraction, a magnetic connection, where, you know, a typical magnet is red and blue. The red attracts the blue. You know, you see here that there's a blue and there's a red. You know, it's that attraction that is there as well. So it's you know, it's really beautiful. And I do see that in divine timing, you know, in the future, I do see things coming together, but you need to use this time for yourself. You know, do what you can to control things that you can control. You cannot control someone else, but you can definitely control yourself. So, you know, try and sort of focus more so on yourself. Allow things to happen in divine timing. Got the Wheel of Fortune that just flipped as well. So again, this is about divine timing as well. And you know, it's about a cycle closing, a new one starting, things happening in divine timing. When that wheel turns, abundance flows in, it all comes together. You know, it's about fortune, it's about happiness. Oh, these cards are just going all over the place. Got the Strength card. So again, right now things are difficult. Seven of Wands, things are difficult. You're trying to, you know, fight through things. You're trying to make it through. You don't have to fight to this extent. Focus on yourself. Put all of that energy into yourself. Have that strength for yourself. You know, tame your fears. Try and be so much more within yourself, because I'm seeing in the future, like this Three of Pentacles, there's going to be teamwork and collaboration in this relationship. It's not going to be one-sided. You're not going to be the only one fighting. Both of you are going to put in equal amounts of work into this. It's not going to be a one-sided thing. So, you know, try not to so much so battle with yourself, but it's very important that, you know, you can sort of feel like you're able to overcome obstacles or things in a situation that perhaps are a bit, you know, all over the place, or you feel you know, things are tough right now. This does show that you will keep moving and you will feel much, much better in the situation. The Strength card here is about, you know, having strength in the situation and focusing much more on yourself. You've got that infinity symbol there, but look how it's just floating over the top of the head. There's, you know, no real juggling that's happening. There's a sense of real beautiful content. You know, there's this very content energy here. Here it just looks like it's very much so balancing and juggling and crazy. So this is that energy, you know, you really want to be able to take on, along with that Four of Swords. And that Three of Pentacles is genuinely about teamwork and collaboration, which we see in relationships. You know, every relationship is about teamwork. So that's what I'm seeing as well in the future. I see a very divine connection, a very spiritual connection. Should we take all of those? I feel like it. The guys, like, you know, you always, so many cards, there's so many cards. You know what? Let's take them, because honestly, let's just do it. Sometimes there's way too many cards that come out and I'm just like, no. But today I feel like let's do it. Let me just move my screen so that I can sort of fit all the cards in. So we've got the Queen of Swords. Let's talk about the Queen of Swords. You can't even see the Queen of Swords, which is really annoying. So let's just do this instead so that we can see the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is about creating very healthy boundaries in your life as to how you want to be treated. It's also about being honest with yourself in this current situation. How are you being treated? What's going on? What's happening? This is about being honest with yourself. The Queen of Swords cuts out people, places and things that do not serve her. In this current moment in time, look at what's serving you, look at what's not serving you. It's very important to analyze those things. I am seeing in the future there's this beautiful divine connection coming together, but right now you need to be very honest with yourself and just work on yourself and just be the best version of yourself. Lift up that energy, lift up the vibration, be yourself, and stand in your power. That is the most important thing, you know, especially with the Strength card as well. You know, you need to take time for yourself, but you also need to stand in your power, which is something very, very important. I'm seeing you overcoming obstacles and challenges that are thrown at you, which is very, 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 very positive. Don't know how many times I can say very, but you get the hang of things. In the future, things are looking up. We've got the Chariot. The Chariot is ruled by Cancer. Cancer is this mother energy, nurturing, kind, caring. But Chariot is about forward movement and progression. Things are going to move forward in this situation. Things are going to happen in this situation. The Wheel of Fortune here is about, you know, the wheel is going to turn, abundance is going to come in. So again, with the Chariot, this is about things moving forward in this connection. Are things happening right now? No, not really. But will they in the future? Yes, I 100% see that, you know, things are going to move forward with this person. And also it's about traveling. You know, you could take a trip with this person and go traveling, which, you know, is a very beautiful and positive thing. We've got the Devil here. This is ruled by Capricorn. Now, this is about the fact that they are going to feel like they're really obsessed with you. There's going to be a point in time where they feel like they are super obsessed with you. They can't stop thinking about you, and you will consume their energy. They will feel obsessive and possessive and, you know, just like they can't let go of you. And I think that's when they really start to feel this entire connection. And for many of you, that's going to be when you're in this Queen of Swords energy, where you're just like, you know what, I feel like some of you are going to let go of the situation, and then the person's going to bounce back around. For others of you, it takes, you know, a lot of energy in terms of getting to, you know, a very strong point in your life, and then the person is going to really bounce back. The Moon here, also about cycles and phases. It's about, very similar to the Wheel of Fortune, there's going to be, you know, a cycle closing out and then a new one essentially opening up. It's also about, you know, being intuitive. A lot of you are intuitive. A lot of you are sort of in this situation, and you've been waiting for someone because you feel like they're going to come back around. So again, a lot of you have been using your intuition in this situation. That's why you've stayed. The Emperor here represents, well, it's Aries, but it's an action taker, a leader, but someone that doesn't show very much emotion. So I'm seeing that a lot of you have been dealing with someone that isn't showing a lot of emotion, isn't the best in terms of showing their feelings and their thoughts. And this is who essentially I feel you're dealing with, because we do have that King of Wands there as well. King of Wands also, you know, is someone that, again, pursues, takes action, but perhaps isn't the most emotional person in the world, because that's also fire energy, and so is the Emperor. So I feel like you are dealing with someone who's not exactly the most emotional person in the world. The Knight of Cups, this again signifies, so, you know, someone that's not very emotional here, but I do feel like they will learn and grow into someone that's, you know, much more expressive in terms of their emotions, because we do have another cup card here as well. We've got the Knight of Cups. You know, they do build up to have this obsession about you, you know, really, really feeling very strongly about you, can't lift their thoughts on you. The Knight of Cups is about feeling love, feeling this beautiful connection, feeling like there's joy and happiness. And especially with that Two of Cups there as well, it's about mutual love, mutual joy. This is something that they will tell you about. This is something that they will communicate across to you, but they are going to be the ones pursuing you, approaching you, telling you, communicating with you. So again, you know, it's worth staying in it, but you have to work hard on yourself. I don't recommend waiting to anybody, ever, but you do have to, you know, really work on yourself at the same time, and put all of your focus onto things you can control. Queen of Wands, so we've got counterparts, which I'm honestly not even surprised by, because counterparts. You've got a king and a queen. Now, whether you're in a male-male relationship, female-female relationship, or a male-female relationship, remember, as I mentioned in tarot, there are no specific genders. We read specifically the energy from the cards. So that's what I am seeing there. But the Queen of Wands here, you know, very well nourished, is very much sitting in their power, which I feel is your energy, and is just really, you know, doing all of their hobbies, has lots of ideas, is constantly, you know, doing their own thing, is not ever waiting for someone else's validation, which I think is very, very important as well. So that's, you know, that, you know, getting to that Queen of Swords sort of level, having strength, taking time for yourself, not feeling like you're just always constantly consumed with this connection, taking time for things outside of this connection as well, because this is an important message for some of you. Some of you have just been so consumed by this. This is all you think of. So it's very important, you know, to take time for other things outside of this. Also got the Page of Wands here, which represents an opening. It represents a beautiful connection. It also represents, you know, look at how lovingly they're looking at that little wand there as well. It just shows that that's how they will, you know, that's how they will see you. That's how they will think about you. But they also have things to sort out on their end. Things are kind of come together. They are going to be much more open, much more receptive. But this is someone that's just genuinely in the past, I feel, not been the most expressive. and I do feel like, you know, you will be able to build something quite solid with this Three of Pentacles. There's a beautiful connection here. Things are definitely going to get moving. You know, cycle is going to close out. Very intuitive. And also this Wheel of Fortune here does represent that, you know, once that wheel turns, abundance will flow in, but you have to be able to work on yourself. And also, you know, the things that you can control, those are the things you need to keep more in your mind. You know, for example, your ability to focus on yourself is the biggest thing that you can control. And also, you know, that Two of Cups does indicate a connection that is going to come together if you choose to. Because of course everybody has free will, and this is going to depend on whether you choose what you choose, as in it's going to depend on what you choose, because I see that things are going to come together, but again, it's your decision as to whether you stick around, essentially. But I'm seeing that if you choose to wait, things will come together. If you choose to go, you choose to go. You know, that's just how it is. So everyone, that is the reading. It's very, very positive if you do choose to sort of wait, but I never recommend waiting. I recommend using that energy and that time to really focus on yourself, and that will really help things as well, because it's a spiritual connection, especially in twin flame connections. What tends to happen is that the other person can sense your energy, and if there's a shift where you're working on yourself, boy oh boy, can things really change and happen. So that is the reading. If you like this, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to comment down below how this resonates with your situation. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And thank you so much to those of you that already have. Don't forget to check out the description box below for information on the free reading giveaway. Super simple to enter that. And also, if you'd like to book a paid private reading, information is also down below. And my bracelets are also linked down below as well, as I mentioned. And I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye everyone!